Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say Shalom to you, Akranakwa, without their pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. Alright, so today we're going in on the topic of Halloween. Alright, so a holiday that's commonly celebrated. Alright, so hey, we're gonna get into it. Alright, we got I think about 6 days before. I may or may not go into on another video about it, but I know brothers are gonna start putting videos out on the topic. Of course, as we get closer and closer. Alright, maybe even the day of. Alright, and I wanted to through the Spirit put this video out a little bit earlier. Okay, just so you people that said you didn't know, alright, can't say that you didn't know, alright, because I want to get it out ahead of time. Alright, so hey, we're going to jump right into it. So it says Halloween, alright, it says Halloween, or Halloween, a contraction of All Hallows Evening, less commonly known as All Halloween, All Hallows Eve, or All Saints Eve, is a celebration observed in many countries on the 31st of October, the eve of the Western Christian feast of All Hallows Day. It begins the observance of All Hallowtide in the time of the liturgical year dedicated to remembering the dead, including saints, hallows, martyrs, and the departed. All right, and we're gonna get into where all this Christianity stuff comes from anyway. It says one theory holds that many Halloween traditions were influenced by Celtic harvest festivals, particularly the Gaelic festival Samhain, which are believed to have pagan roots. Alright, so let's grab that. Alright, it says, so some go further and suggest that Samhain may have been Christianized as All Hallows Day along with its eve by the early church, and that's precisely what happened. Alright, the Christians took it, alright, just like they took all these wicked holidays, alright, that were originally pagan, alright, and they made it, well, it's Christian. No, you're still celebrating pagan holidays. It doesn't matter what you said or what you do, it's pagan, alright. Easter, it's pagan. Christmas is pagan, alright. Halloween is pagan, alright. It's witchcraft, alright. Says as All Hallows Day along with its eve by the early church. Other academics believe Halloween began solely as a Christian holiday, being the vigil of All Hallows Day, and that's bullshit. Celebrated in Ireland and Scotland for centuries, Irish and Scottish immigrants took many Halloween customs to North America in the 19th century. And then, through American influence, Halloween had spread to other countries by the late 20th and early 21st century. Here we go. Popular Halloween activities include trick-or-treating, or the related guising and souling. Alright. Says attending Halloween costume parties, carving pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns, lighting bonfires, apple bobbing, divination games. Divination games, alright, and divination is fortune telling, alright. Playing pranks, visiting haunted attractions, telling scary stories, or watching Halloween-themed films. Some people practice the Christian religious observance of All Hallows Eve, including attending church services and lighting candles on the graves of the dead, although it is a secular celebration for others. Some Christians historically abstained from meat on All Hallows Eve, a tradition reflected in the eating of certain vegetarian foods on the vigil day, including apples, potato pancakes, and soul cakes. Alright, so hey, we're gonna get down here. It's gonna talk about all. It's gonna let's grab a little bit and see what it says. All right. Let's see. Let's just grab it. Let's see what we can get out of it. All right. Halloween is thought to have roots in Christian beliefs and practices. The English word Halloween comes from All Hallows Eve, being the evening before the Christian holy days of All Hallows Day on 1st November and All Souls Day on the 2nd November. Since the time of early church, major feasts in Christianity such as Christmas, Easter, and Pentecost, and Christmas and Easter is going off as well. It's going off as well. All right, it doesn't matter. It's Christian. Well, yeah, but Christianity is wicked, man. All right, there was a modern form of Christianity. All right, such as worshiping the name Jesus Christ. All right, is wicked. All right, we know the son's name is Yahushua and the father's name is Yahweh. All right, so they're worshiping false gods. All right, and modern Christians. All right, and while technically, in the word Christ, it goes back to something else. Right? Technically, we would be considered Christians, but we don't call ourselves Christians because the name Christian has been tarnished by, well, the Christians. When you think of Christians, you don't think of us, all right? You think of Christians, all right? So it says, had vigils and began the night before, as did the Feast of All Hallows. All right, let's skip down. Said in the 4th century Roman Edessa, it was held on 13th May, and on the 13th May 609, Pope Boniface IV rededicated the Pantheon in Rome to Saint Mary and all martyrs. This was the date of Lumeria. All right, and it's not gonna let us get that either. 1 minute. Fucking mouse is all fucked up. There we go. Alright, Slakia. God damn it. Come on. There we go. Jeez. I don't know what's going on with this all of a sudden. I'm gonna have to get a new fucking mouse soon or something. Alright, so that says Lumeria, an ancient Roman festival of the dead. So it goes back to Rome, which goes back to Esau. Alright, another one. Alright, let's see. You talk about purgatory, all that, praying for the dead. We're just skipping through this. Jack-o'-lanterns were used to ward off evil spirits, alright, supposedly. Alright. Let's see, Yeah, it talks about, let's see, let's grab a little bit of this. Christian minister Prince Suri Conte linked the wearing of costumes to the belief of vengeful ghosts. Alright, or vengeful spirit. Said it was traditionally believed that the souls of the departed wander the earth until All Saints' Day, which is bullshit. It says, so the souls of the earth just wander around. The Most High doesn't get the souls. They just wander around to a specific day. Off, man. It's off. This is what you're celebrating, Jake. Until All Saints' Day and All Hallows' Eve provided one last chance for the dead to gain vengeance on their enemies before moving on to the next world. Bullshit. This is off. All right, this is off. You should be able to read this and say, oh, this probably isn't something that I should be celebrating, but you Jake's so goddamn simple, man. Well, I just want to do it because of the parties and the costumes. Fuck the parties and the costumes, man. That's carnal as shit, alright? In order to avoid being recognized by any soul that might be seeking such a vengeance, people would don masks or costumes. Alright, and hey, we're not gonna even fucking get on anymore with that. Talk about purgatory, hey man. Let's see. Today's Halloween customs are thought to be influenced by folk customs, beliefs of Celtic-speaking countries, which are believed to have pagan roots. All right. There was throughout Ireland an uneasy truce existing between customs and beliefs associated with Christianity and those associated with religions that were Irish before Christianity arrived. The origins of Halloween customs are typically linked to the Gaelic festival Samhain. Alright, so hey, we don't need to continue to grab any more on that. Let's see. Let's see. It says in parts of Southern Ireland, the geysers included a hobby horse. A man dressed as a white mare led youths house to house reciting verses, some of which had pagan overtones. So basically, pagan doctrines, door to door, in exchange for food. If the household donated food, it could expect good fortune from the Muck Allah. Not doing so would bring misfortune. Let's look. What is this? All right. This is what. Look at this. This looks fucking satanic as fuck, man. Looks satanic as fuck. Let's go to it. Come on. I guess it goes back to this. Let's see. This just says, there are some who believe the Makala may have been an ancient Celtic god named Makala. There are also theories that he is anciently an ancient god of the sun or god of the underworld. Unfortunately, they are all theories and speculation. There is little evidence to support these. What is agreed on is the Makala is an ancient Celtic boogeyman, but in the days some would still on. Look, man. You see what this goes back to now? You see what this goes back to? You know? You get it? You see? You know, this is fucking ridiculous, man. It's fucking ridiculous. Alright? Let's see, what does it say this is? It is a folk custom in South Wales. What it says, they believe the term meant Holy Mary, which is a reference to Mary. And so no, this is off. All right, this should show you that this is off. All right, let's go back. All right, says not doing so would bring misfortune. All right, so A, that's worshiping false gods. All right, let's see. In Scotland, youths went house to house with masks, painted or black faces, often threatening to do mischief if they were not welcomed. Alright, sacred bonfire. So yeah, we don't need to get any more of that. Let's go all the way down here. Alright, it says, in Halloween, you know, they decorate with macabre symbols, skeletons, ghosts, cobwebs, headstones, witches. It's just death and witchcraft. It's just a festival of death and witchcraft, man. Alright, let's see. Development of artifacts and symbols associated with Halloween formed over time. Jack-o'-lanterns are traditionally carried by geysers. Alright. On All Hallows Eve to frighten evil spirits. There's a popular Irish Christian folktale with jack-o'-lantern, which in folklore is said to represent a soul that has been denied entry into both heaven and hell, which goes into that purgatory and souls on earth and wandering around and ghosts, man. It's the shit. We're not gonna even get any more. We're gonna continue to go all the way down. Let's see. It says there are several games traditionally associated with Halloween. Some of these games originated as divination, which is witchcraft. All right, rituals, ways of foretelling one's future. All right, especially regarding death, children. All right, so such, you know, shit like tarot cards, man. Shit like tarot cards. All right. Let's see. What else do we got? I don't really need any more from that. Haunted attractions, food. All right. Votive candles. Let's see. Yeah, see, some Christians feel concerned about the modern celebration of Halloween because they feel it trivializes or celebrates paganism, the occult. Alright? So, hey, you know, those Christians, they're still Christian anyway. Alright, let's get down, let's go, and where was it? Neo-paganism. Alright, says, Neo-pagans do not celebrate Halloween, not observe Halloween, but instead observe Samhain. Alright, let's see. know. So hey, rituals, all right, stuff like that. Person is treated. The period is treated as a time to celebrate darkness and the dead. So darkness and death. That's what you celebrate on that time. All right. Another one was speaking about communicating with the dead. Let me see. Or was it? Bear with me. Let's see. It was here just a moment. Or is it over here? Let me see. Yeah, this is the one. It goes back to Samhain. All right, so we'll read it there. All right, so Samhain. All right, which is the actual what originally was before it got its name changed. All right, and we don't need to read a whole bunch of this. All right, I'm gonna just skip through it. Let's see. Let's see. It's most likely going to mention deities somewhere. Alright, and this all just goes back to heathen. See, werewolves. Talking about werewolves and shit. Fairies. Alright, what else do we got? What else do we can grab? Let's see. A lot of stuff we can grab through here. Let's see. I want to see if it's mentioned though. Alright, supernatural race in Celtic mythology. Fairies or elves, descend from fallen angels or people that Danu says could be. Boundary between this world and the other world thinned, meaning the Aussie spirits of fairies could be more easily to come into our world. Most scholars see Aussie as remnants of pagan gods. Alright, so there you go. Let's see. He also claims that the Druids lit a sacred bonfire at Tlachcha to make sacrifices to the gods. Alright. Remnants of pagan gods. Nature spirits. Alright. So hey, that's all we really need to get on that. Let's grab what it talks about at divination. Alright, it says bonfires were used as divination rituals, although not all divination involved fire. It says, I'm not going to even pronounce that. A ring of stones, one for each person, was laid around the fire, perhaps on a layer of ash. Everyone ran around it with a torch, exulting. In the morning, the stones were examined, and if any was mislaid, it said that the person it represented would not live out the year. A similar custom was observed in northern Wales and in Brittany. James Fraser suggests that it may have came from older custom of actually burning them, i.e., human sacrifice, or it may have always been symbolic. It says divination has likely been a part of the festival since ancient times and has survived in some rural areas. Alright, it talks about spirits and souls. You can go and read more on this. There's that thing again. All right. You know, down here it'll grab neo-paganism. All right. Speaking of, and we're just gonna grab this last part. All right. Says Wiccans believe that Samhain, at Samhain the veil between the world and afterlife is the thinnest point of the whole year, making it easier to communicate with those who have left this world, which would be necromancy, man. If you go back to this, all right, seance, all right, hey, this is witchcraft, all right. So hey, man, it goes back to paganism, all right. So hey, you know, you can read up on paganism, all right. Roman offering a sacrifice to the goddess Vesta. Hey, false gods again. Jack-o'-lanterns, we don't need to really read much about that. Fortune telling, which is divination. All right. So hey, see, divination goes back to this. Hey, so you know, we grabbed it. We don't need to continue on anymore. All right, we're gonna wrap scriptures and then close out. So if that should be enough for you to stop celebrating it right there. All right. That should be enough right there, because we know we're not supposed to. Let's grab the scripture. This is Jeremiah 25:6. And go not after other gods to serve them and to worship them, and provoke me not to anger with the works of your hands, and I will do you no hurt. All right. So hey, we've been commanded to not go after these other gods. When you're celebrating these other things, all right, this Samhain, Halloween, Valentine's Day, Easter, Christmas, all right, all these other things, it's witchcraft, man. All right, it's witchcraft. That's what it is. Okay, and you're serving other gods. All right, and so well, I believe in the Most High, I believe in Yahushua and Yahweh, but I just want to do it because I like to dress up. No, that's going off, man. That's going off. You're dressing up. That goes back to Samhain. That's a custom that they did. All right, and why did they do it? All right, for worship of false gods and for witchcraft. All right, and all that abomination. All right, and that wickedness. Okay, so that's what when you dress up, that's what you're representing. All right, that's what you're representing. All right. Now, I'm not saying that now. There's other things that are around during, the so-called season, the season, all right, that aren't going on. You can eat a pumpkin pie, or you can eat a sweet potato pie, or you can have, all the pumpkin spice flavored things. That isn't going off just because you like the flavor of it. All right, just like when Christmas comes, you like eggnog, you can drink eggnog. All right, but it's one thing to just eat the things that are out at that time. All right, and that's another thing to dress up, all right, and as a skeleton, walk around, trick or treat, and bob for apples, and light candles, and decorate your yard with idols of witches and death and ghosts and zombies and shit. All right, that's a completely different thing. That's wicked, man. All right, you can eat a pumpkin pie, all right, but you can't dress up and decorate your yard. All right, that's going off. That's going off. All right, Jeremiah 25:6, and go not after other gods to serve them and to worship them, and provoke me not to anger with the works of your hands, and I will do you no hurt. All right, so hey, this truth isn't a bag of checks mix. All right, you can't just pick and choose. Well, I'm gonna be in the truth, but I also like to celebrate Halloween. You can't pick and choose, man. All right, it's either one or the other. All right, you can't have one and the other. All right, it's either one or the other. All right, you're either in this truth. All right, and you don't celebrate these wicked holidays, and you follow after the footsteps of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, all right, and try to the best of your ability, all right, or you're in the world and you get to celebrate Christmas and Halloween and all these other wicked holidays. All right, so choose one. You can either choose life, all right, or you can choose death. You can either choose life, all right, and wisdom, or you can choose death. And it's fun, he. Well, guess what? You're gonna die because of it. All right, no, man, we're way too close to the end for you to be fucking on this Halloween, this Christmas, this Thanksgiving bullshit. All right, we're way too close to the end for this. All right, you should have it by now. All right, honestly, you should have it by now. Jeremiah 25:6 once again, and go not after other gods to serve them. When you celebrate these other holidays, these wicked holidays, you're going after other gods and serving them. All right, and as it said, and go not after other gods to serve them and to worship them. Well, I'm not worshiping them. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're worshiping them. That's what you're doing when you celebrate those holidays. You're worshiping. That's a form of worship. All right. And to worship them, and provoke me not to anger with the works of your hands, and I will do you no hurt. All right, you don't do those things, you won't get no hurt. You do those things, you're gonna get hurt, man. All right, so hey, it's hey, Let's grab the 7th verse. Yet ye have not hearkened unto me, saith the Lord, that ye might provoke me to anger with the works of your hands to your own hurt. All right? Hey, there you go. You know, you haven't hearkened, all right? And now you've provoked his anger, okay? You're going to see a lot of death on Halloween, too. All these holidays, a lot of death. A lot of death, all right? Let's grab Jeremiah 10:1 through 5. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them. All right, so hey, all these customs go back to heathen customs anyway. All right, all these customs go back to, you know, Roman or ancient Gaelic or you know, pagan or you know, something. All right, Norse mythology. All right, Norse religion. All right, or you know, well, Norse, but you know, the Norwegian people. All right, which they're into all that paganism and Norse gods and stuff like that. All right, that's all. These all go back to heathens, man. Through some way. All right, the Romans or the Greeks. All right, somehow they go back. All right, and you're learning the way of the heathen. All right, and it's been said that you're not supposed to do that. It said, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed by the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed by them. For the customs of the people are vain. What does vain mean? Let's grab it. Vain. Conceited, narcissistic, futile, useless, all right? Producing no result, useless, all right? Just like their religions are vain, all right? They're not going to give you any result, all right? There's only one power, all right? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, and they're not, well, you know, Yahweh and Yahushai. All right, they're not like, it's not a trinity. All right, they're separate beings. All right, but they're the ones we worship, not, you know, Hukalukalaka from, you know, whatever the hell. All right, we don't do none of that. All right, you can't bring that stuff into the truth. It doesn't add up. All right, it's like mixing vodka and milk. It don't make sense. All right, they don't go together. All right, either have one or the other. All right, and if you choose the other, stay the hell away from us. All right, it's plain. All right, you stay the hell away from us, and guess what? We'll stay the hell away from you. All right. So hey, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the works of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither is in them to do good. All right, and that should sound very familiar. All right, cutting a tree out of the forest, all right, and decking it with silver and gold. That should sound familiar. All right, and if it doesn't, hey, then I don't know what the hell you're doing. All right, you must have a brain defect. All right, because that obviously sounds like a Christmas tree. All right, aim it with Nimrod tree. All right, and there will be lessons on that when it comes out. All right, if we make it to December. All right, we'll see. All right, which, hey, you know, more than likely it's looking like we'll be here for a little bit longer. Hey, but we know it's close. All right, Amos 5:21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. All right, it says, though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I guard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy viols. But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. All right, so hey, the Most High isn't well. He's with us on Christmas. No, he's not. No, he's not. First of all, Christmas is representative of a pagan holiday, but the Christians changed it. And who do they worship on Christmas? Jesus Christ. All right, his name isn't Jesus Christ. All right, it's Yahushai. All right, so Yahushai and Yahweh aren't gonna have anything to do with Christmas. All right, because it's off, man. It's off. Okay. Jeez. James 4:4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High. All right, so hey, this all goes back to world. Well, we just want to do it. It's fun. It's for the children. It's for the children. Hey, man, no. The kids can do something else, man. But it's just witchcraft for the children. We're just conjuring demons for the children. You know, it's some fucking retarded shit, man. It's fucking retarded. All right, I don't give a fuck if it's for the children. All right, it's off, all right? None of us care. We don't care, all right? Neither does the Most High. We don't care. None of us care if it's for the children, all right? The children are wicked too then, all right? And you're wicked, all right? And you're teaching wickedness to your children, all right? And you're both going to be put to death, all right? It doesn't matter, oh, it's something fun. No, it's something wicked, all right? There's plenty of things that you can do that are fun that aren't wicked, all right? There's plenty of things, all right? Not inherently wicked, all right? You can play a video game, all right? You can watch TV. That's something that would be considered fun, all right? You're not. Are you conjuring up a seance and worshiping demons when you're doing that? All right. Well, there are demons that come with media and stuff like that, but it's not like you're fucking worshiping some false god, all right, and conjuring something up through the use of whatever the hell you people do on Halloween, all right. All this crazy shit, all right. There's probably the amount of hoeing that goes out on Halloween that's a completely different topic. I could have went on that, all right, because how these women dress on Halloween, that's like an excuse to be a slut day, all right, and that's what these women use it as, excuse to be a slut day, all right, and men, what do they do most of the time? They get fucked up, smoke a bunch of weed, use a bunch of drugs, all right, and act sloppy, man. So hey, that's some worldly shit. That's worldly shit. This all goes back to worldliness. All right, witchcraft, falling after false gods, and worldliness, man. All right, hey, and you Jakes, you shouldn't be down with none of that, man. All right, we have our power. All right, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, not whoever these other gods are. All right. James 4:4, ye are adulterous, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High. Well, we're not evil, we're not wicked. Okay, well, if you're a friend of the world, all right, guess what? You're an enemy of the Most High, which would make you wicked. All right. You people, oh well, he died, but he was always good. They took a good person. He was innocent. No, he was not. All right, he was an enemy of the Most High, which would make him wicked. All right, hey, we know you weren't going to understand any of this. All right, this is Romans 12:1-2. I beseech ye therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. All right, so hey, we're not to be conformed of this world. We live in this world, but we're not of the world. All right, we're in this flesh, but not of the flesh. All right, so hey, if you should be able to understand that. All right, we live in the world. All right, but we aren't of the world. All right, we're not partaking of all these things. We have no choice but to live in this world. All right, but we're not of the world. All right, we don't suck in the doctrines and ideologies of this world and love the people of this world and the customs of this world. We don't do that. All right, it's the complete opposite. We hate those things. All right, it says, but be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. So hey, we're supposed to be focused on spiritual matters, not this worldly. Well, I just like dressing up like a skeleton. Hey, fuck off, man. You're gonna be put to death. All right. So you don't have to dress up as a skeleton for very much longer, because you're gonna be a fucking skeleton. All right, soon. All right. Not even a skeleton. You'll be less than that. You'll be bone dust. All right. It'll be bone dust. It was Romans 8:5-8, and then we're gonna close out. It says, they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit do the things of the Spirit. All right, if you're in the Spirit, you're not worrying about celebrating. Oh, I just like Halloween. I just like Christmas. You're not worrying about that shit. All right, you're worrying about building yourself up and hoping that you make it. All right, and hoping that you're part of the elect. All right, that's what you're worried about. All right, am I going to obtain salvation? All right, is the Most High dealing with me? All right, what can I do to study better, or can I? How can I become a better teacher? Or praying that you can become a better teacher. All right, praying that the Most High can help you through things. All right, and help you better yourself through your spirit. All right, and help you be more focused on spiritual side of things. That's what we're focusing on. All right, not the things of the world. All right, or the things of the flesh. For they that are after the flesh do mind things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. All right, Halloween is death. All right, studying and watching lessons, all right, and calling on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, all right, is life. All right, the doctrines of this world are death. All right, the scriptures, all right, and this holy word that we've been given by the grace of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is life. All right, that worldly stuff is death. All right, this truth is life. All right, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. So they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. All right, so hey, you know, that should be it. All right, stop, you Jakes out there, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, you are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right, hey, you have a chance at salvation. All right, you know, look up Hebrew Israelites. All right, hey, get studied up. All right, the true name of the Son, all right, is Yahushai, all right, not Jesus Christ, all right. The true name is Yahushai, all right. And the true name of the Father, who you call God, his true name is Yahweh. When you call on them, you say Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, which means the Father and the name of the Son, all right. Then you can say Ba'Shem Rakak, which means in the name of the Holy Spirit, all right. So you would say Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakak, all right. Hey. And get with the program, Jake. Hey, you're running out of time, okay? If you stumble across this word, all right, which you're not stumbling upon it, the Most High is putting it in front of you. If you stumble across this word through whoever's teaching it, all right, hey, that's a sign from the Most High, all right, and that might be your only chance to wake up. All right, so hey, you Jake, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, stop celebrating Halloween, stop celebrating Christmas, Thanksgiving, your birthday, Valentine's Day, Easter, the list goes on, all right? All these worldly holidays, all right? Stop celebrating them, all right? And repent, all right? And come back under the wing of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, all right? So hey, with that, we're going to close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Hey, until the next one, Lord willing, shalom. Hey, now's not the time to be messing around, man. Get with the program. Shalom.